Hello everyone. This is Shoaib from TESOL Global. Hope you all are doing well. Firstly, good afternoon everybody. Today we'll have Mr. Grant Smith from University of Dundee in our show. So hopefully you'll enjoy. As usual, we'll discuss about our entry requirement, uh, scholarship opportunity, admission process, and so many other details about University of Dundee. So hopefully you will enjoy our show. And yeah, the University of Dundee is offering accepting application for their September 22 session. So hopefully you will enjoy today's session. If you have any query, please write those down in the comment section. Hopefully we'll get back to you very soon. And now we'll see a short video on University of Dundee. After that, Mr. Grant Smith, he will be with us in our show. Please stay tuned. Thank you. Yeah, fantastic video. I just love the video. Uh, yeah. So hello everybody. This is Mr. Grant Smith from University of Dundee. He's the senior international officer there. Say hi to everybody. Hi, Smith. How are you doing?
Yes, I'm good, thank you. Good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. Thank you so much. Welcome to Bangladesh and welcome to TESOL Global.
Thank you very much. Thank you for the opportunity, and good morning, good afternoon to everyone that's watching.
Yeah, it's really amazing to have you on our show, and it's very. I'm feeling good. Like in your video, that was really a very fantastic video, very well made, and especially I actually saw a graduate who actually hold that camera in the last of the video, which is really amazing. Like they actually show everything to the students. It's very crystal clear. So this is our very first interaction about University of Dundee. Most of our students, they are really interested for your university. So please tell us about some popular courses in your university and your.
Yeah, of course. So the University of Dundee, just a very short introduction, is based in the United Kingdom, and we're based in Scotland, which is in the north half of the United Kingdom. The University of Dundee is relatively old, so we've been kind of teaching at a university level since 1881 and became an independent university in 1967. So I've been teaching on our university campus for a very long time. And that means that we teach a really wide range of subjects, both at undergraduate level, but also at postgraduate level as well. So we have 10 different schools in which you can learn in. So it goes pretty much from A to, I'm not sure what the last word, S. So we start at art and design. We have an art college called Duncan of Georgestown College of Art and Design. We have a fantastic School of Dentistry where we're consistently ranked in the top 5 in the UK. School of Medicine, we offer a fantastic School of Business as well. Our School of Business tends to be probably our most popular destination for students coming from places like Bangladesh. And we offer courses at undergraduate and a postgraduate level as well within there. So at undergraduate level, it tends to be things like business management, economics, international business. We also offer a Master of Accountancy over 3 years. So that could start at undergraduate level. So maybe you've just completed your A levels or IB and you are wanting to go in to get a professional accountancy degree. That provides a really great opportunity in 3 years. Then at postgraduate level, it tends to be more things like MSc Management, MSc International Business, and there's a lot of different pathways through marketing and things like that as well. And one of our most unique courses is our MSc in Islamic Finance. So that is not offered by many UK universities. I believe there's only sort of 2 or 3 that offer such a course. It's a full master's, and that is a very popular course for students coming from across the world as well. And there's some amazing scholarship opportunities attached to that course specifically, which I can speak about later in this presentation. Other than that, a lot of fantastic courses such as our law courses. We offer undergraduate law and we offer English and Northern Irish law, which is more commonly known as common law, alongside Scottish law. And we offer a range of LLM subjects as well. So if you're looking to extend your knowledge in law, we offer that at postgraduate level, and a range of MSc in things like sustainability and green economy as well. So really important subjects for the future there too. I suppose that's kind of a short introduction to some of our courses, but I suppose if there's any specific questions, I'm happy to answer them as well.
That'd be so nice. Yeah, actually, that was quite a lot of information. I guess, like all of our students, you actually got all of your courses there because University of Dundee is a very, very old university. And what I actually got from him is like they offer all the courses actually anybody is looking for. They have like law, business, engineering, everything is in there. So it's a very good opportunity. The university will be like a very good place for you, like to learn all your stuffs in there. So Smith, like in Bangladesh, we are developing really fast. Our GDP is like booming every single year. So from that perspective, most of our students, they are looking for world-class education so that they could actually extend their knowledge. So from that perspective, what do you think? What do you think as a Bangladeshi student they should actually look for into your university? Like, what are the particular subjects, or like, do you have any specialized for Bangladeshi students, which will be very much helpful in terms of their economy, since Bangladesh is booming? So after completing, after going into your university, what they can actually look for, or they should look into. If you have any idea, like, please give us some idea about that.
Yeah, of course. So, yeah, the University of Dundee has always welcomed many Bangladeshi students every year. And part of the reason that is because of our rankings as well. So the University of Dundee at the moment is in the top 30 in the UK, but we're also in the world's top 250 universities according to the Times Higher ranking. So when you think about all the different universities in the world and how many there are, to be in the top 250 is a fantastic achievement. In addition to that, in the QS rankings, we're in the top 200 in the world for graduates entering employment. So we know that, as you say, when students come to the University of Dundee, many are keen to maybe stay in the UK, but a lot are keen to go back, maybe somewhere like Bangladesh, and go back to contributing to the economy as well, whether that's here or in Bangladesh. And having that ranking where we're in the world's top 200 of graduates entering employment, it's never guaranteed that you're guaranteed a job afterwards. But what we will do at Dundee is we will work as hard as we can through the courses that we teach, but also through our things like our career service and helping you find good employment when you leave the university, whether you're doing an undergraduate or a postgraduate degree. And that goes throughout many of our subjects. And we try and give you a lot of key skills when you study with us. So for things like business and law, We offer an integrated internship as part of that for 8 weeks. So even though a postgraduate course in the UK and in Dundee is only 1 year long, we do integrate an 8-week fully funded internship in there. So before COVID, there were some really great opportunities like going to China, Vietnam, Mexico. You could stay in Manchester in the UK and do an 8-week internship, and we would fund your flights and fund your accommodation, so you could go and enjoy that without thinking too much about money and things. During COVID, that turned virtual, which provided some great opportunities because it almost made it more global. So you could do a virtual internship almost anywhere in the world. And we're slowly going back then to offering in-person internships again. So when you graduate from those 1-year business courses, conversion, or law courses, LLM, then you're going to have this really great work experience as part of your course, which does sometimes make it a bit easier to find employment afterwards. And from Bangladesh, we've always welcomed a lot of great sponsored students as well. So if you are going for one of the government sponsorships in Bangladesh, then many have chosen Dundee as a destination for that. And a lot of them have actually come for things like the MSc in Sustainability, Green Economy. We also offer a lot of energy law and policy as well. So these are courses that it's great. The Bangladeshi government is deemed as suitable for students to come here and then eventually maybe return to Bangladesh.
That's really fantastic. Like the kind of opportunity they're offering, they're actually focusing not only the education, but also the placements and the employment as well, which is really great and such a novel thought. So, from that question, my next question, I actually had my next question in my mind, which is like, what will be the entry requirement for the Bangladeshi students? Like both for undergrad and postgrad level. If you please help us with the information.
Of course, yeah. So for students coming from Bangladesh, we have a kind of a range of entry requirements. So unfortunately, for undergraduate courses, we are looking for an international curriculum. So we're looking for maybe A levels, the international baccalaureate, or one of our other accepted international curriculums. Unfortunately, we don't accept the higher secondary certificate for direct entry to the course, but we do work very closely with our partners that run the International College in Dundee. So if you are looking at coming to Dundee straight from the higher secondary certificate in Bangladesh, then there is certainly an avenue for you. And the great thing about a Scottish undergraduate degree is that it's 4 years long. So even if you come in to our 1-year foundation year, you're not missing out or you're not adding any years on. It's an integrated course. So it's 1-year foundation, then you go straight into second year and you complete your last 3 years at the University of Dundee. So it's all a 4-year course, whether you're direct or going through our foundation year. But if you are going for A levels, typically it's around 3 Bs, or international baccalaureate, typically that is going to be around 30 points in this. So that's the 2 international curriculums that we tend to find are most common for undergraduate. For postgraduate, we accept a GPA of 2.7 and above for most of our courses at postgraduate level. So that extends to things like our LLM courses, that extends to things like our business courses as well. It does need to be at a recognised university, but if you're not sure whether that is whether we recognise, then get in touch with TCL Global, get in touch with the University of Dundee, and we can help you out there. There are some of our courses that will require a 2-1, so our public health course, for example, both medical and dental public health, things like human clinical embryology and assisted conception. These are courses which are slightly higher in the entry requirement we ask for. So that's going to be around about 3 out of 4 GPA for these courses. And we do accept PhD applications as well. There is a small amount of fully funded PhD options at the University of Dundee every year. So at that point, we're looking for a good master's, either from Bangladesh or internationally.
Okay, nice. That was really good. Since we are talking about entry requirement, we have some students who are actually studying in our top tier universities, which you may say like North South University, Bragg University, IUB, AIUB. So these are the university. These are the like the these are like the first class private university. The most of the students they actually wants to actually transfer credit to UK. So if you have any idea like will their credit transfer courses be counted in your university if they want to shift after 1 year completion or like after 2 year completion? So give them some idea if you have any. If they wants to go to university, then do they have to start from foundation, or their courses will be the courses they have done in Bangladesh, that will be like counted in your university as well, so that they will skip the foundation or like the international year one and start from international year two?
Of course, yeah, great question. So, if you are currently studying at maybe top tier university, then a transfer is something that we can consider. Excuse me. So, if you are, you've completed maybe 1 year, we would probably assess you for either first year direct entry or second year direct entry. If you have done 2 years, unfortunately, with the way our system works, our last 2 years in Scotland tend to be an honours year. So typically we do need you to do at least 1 year pre-honours just to make sure that you're making the right choices when you go to honours level. So if you've done 2 years, it's likely we might still ask you to go into second year and complete the last 3 years. But certainly that 1 year at a recognised universities is a very common pathway, particularly if you've done the higher secondary certificate, 1 year at the Bangladesh university, and then coming in first or potentially second year, depending on what your grades are as well, or something we'll consider.
Okay, that's amazing. So students, those of you actually wants to go to UK, especially in University of Dundee, and if you are enrolling in our first class private university and wants to transfer your credit to University of Dundee, TESOL Global is there for you. If you have any queries or confusion, we'll help you with your queries. So don't worry. If you want to transfer your credit, just come to our office. We'll help you out. And our office location is in Dhaka, Dhaka Dhanmondi, besides Shimanto Square. Our office building name is Lilydin Tower. It's in like 8th floor of lift. And our Uttar office, it's near, it's opposite Jom Tower, which is in like Troy Plaza. It's in our level 5. And those of you are from Sylhet division, you can go to our Sylhet office, which is in like Alhambra Shopping City. It's in like 9th floor of the lift. Hopefully, our expert counselor will help you out to transfer in your credit if you wants to go to University of Dundee's like international year 2 or international year 1. Okay. Thank you so much, Smith. My next question is on IELTS requirement. What are the IELTS requirement for UG course or PG courses?
Yeah, fantastic. So we offer and we accept IELTS, but we also accept a number of other tests as well, such as Pearson for UKVI, the ETS TOEFL test, and things like language CELT as well. But for IELTS, it depends on the course that you're looking to undertake. So, for example, for our business courses, it's likely it will be a requirement of around 6 overall, with 5.5 in listening, reading, and speaking. And generally, we may still require 6 in writing, but 6 overall is the one to aim for. For some of our other courses, such as science and engineering, for things such as life sciences, for biomedical, biological, it tends to be more of a standard requirement. So for that, it's an overall of 6.5, typically that we're looking for. Again, with writing at 6 and a minimum of 5.5 in listening.
I understand. Depending on the course, actually, these students have to go to their website. And if the students don't understand, please contact TCL Global. Will help you out with the IELTS requirement and other academic requirements. So don't worry about that. I know like the 6 and 5.5 is the average for applying in University of Dundee's like bachelor or postgrad program. So yeah, that was amazing, and they're actually offering PTE as well. They're accepting PTE as well. I'm just taking Duolingo or any other English test, please. If you do, let us know. Let the audience know, like if you guys are taking any other test beside PTE and IELTS.
Unfortunately, not Duolingo. We do offer language cert. I don't think it's as popular in Bangladesh, but it's certainly an option to consider if you're maybe not looking for IELTS or PTE. We also accept the Trinity English test as well. And again, if you have undertaken an international curriculum such as A-level or international baccalaureate, we can provide a waiver based on perhaps standard level English at 4 in IB or a GCSE requirement at C for English, as long as you've completed that in the last 7 years. So if you've completed an international curriculum in the last 7 years, then there may be a chance for an English waiver.
Okay, that is amazing. Yeah, my next question will be on our tuition fee. But before that, students, those of you want to know about the scholarships, please stay tuned with us. We'll get back get on to scholarships later. Before that, we want to know about the tuition fees. Please tell us about the average tuition fee for like business courses, engineering courses. What are the like average tuition fee for UG and PG courses, so that the student get to know about the tuition fees, about their ability, if they can afford the tuition fees and all. Just help us with that.
Yeah, no problem at all. So tuition fees all tie very closely into scholarships, which is great. So on our website, when you look at our tuition fees for things like undergraduate business and undergraduate law, our tuition fees are 19,500 per year. So that is something to consider. Obviously, Scottish degrees are a year longer. There's lots of benefits to the 4 years though. So 19,500 for our bachelor's courses. For our things like life sciences, computing science, data science, undergraduate level, that is 23,650. And the reason for that is it's a bit more workshop based or lab based. So it's a bit more technical in terms of the facilities that you're going to use here at the University of Dundee. But some of the facilities really are world class. So for example, for life sciences, we do have many Wellcome Trust labs that are available to you to use. In addition to this, the postgraduate courses, the fees for these are very slightly higher. So for business and law, our tuition fees are 19,900, so about £400 more. And then for, again, science and engineering, data science, industrial engineering, life sciences, the fees for this are 24,100. I do need to stress, though, that if you are a student from Bangladesh or indeed anywhere in South Asia, these are not the tuition fees that you will pay. Which hopefully leads very nicely into the scholarships as well.
So now tell them about the scholarships. Like, what are the scholarships you guys are offering? And if you have anything like anything for based on their academics or like extracurricular activities, just let us know about these students so that they could actually grab those opportunities. Like since it's
Excellent. Yeah, absolutely. So I really do need to say this is probably one of the best times ever to join the University of Dundee in September 2022 and January 2023. And I swear I don't say that every year, just because the scholarships on offer for the next two intakes really are fantastic. So I spoke about our tuition fees, but if you are a student from Bangladesh, that's not going to be generally the tuition fees that you pay. So this year we have an automatic scholarship for all students from Bangladesh. There are very few subject exceptions, so medicine and dentistry at undergraduate unfortunately don't count. And there's a couple of postgraduate courses that the fees are actually lower than what I quoted earlier, so they don't apply for them. But for the vast majority, you will be eligible for an automatic £5,000 scholarship. And that's called our Vice-Chancellor's South Asia Scholarship. And that's available for both undergraduate and postgraduate, and it's per year. So for undergraduate, when I spoke about those tuition fees of 19,500, so if you go for an undergraduate business program, that's going to be a guaranteed scholarship of £5,000 per year. So over a 4-year course, it's an automatic scholarship of £20,000. The best thing about that scholarship is that you don't need to apply. We will, you apply for the University of Dundee, and when we make you an offer, hopefully we make you an offer, that scholarship will be contained within that offer letter. So you don't need to apply separately for the scholarship. In a postgraduate level, like I say, the tuition fees on our website will be 19,900. But for you, for things like business, LLM, sustainability, the tuition fees are going to be 14,900. So that is based on your residency. That's based on you coming from Bangladesh. If you have performed very well, either at undergraduate, so maybe you have got 3 Bs in A level, or perhaps you're going for postgraduate and you have a GPA of 3.5 or above, we'll give you a scholarship called the Global Excellence Scholarship. Now, this is instead of the Vice-Chancellor of South Asia Scholarship, because the Global Excellence Scholarship is worth £6,000. Sometimes it's easier to think of it as a £1,000 top-up to the South Asia Scholarship, but it's called the Global Excellence, and it's a £6,000 scholarship. So again, undergraduate, that's per year. So it's over 4 years. It's a £24,000 scholarship. Obviously, for 1 year postgraduate, it's 6,000. So a really exciting opportunity for students from Bangladesh there. We also offer a really exciting scholarship for business. So even though I just said that it's 14,900 for business, for September and January 2023, we have a guaranteed extra £2,000 scholarship for all of our business courses. So when you apply from Bangladesh, you're not guaranteed 5,000, you're actually guaranteed £7,000 scholarship, because you'll be eligible for our Discover Business at Dundee scholarship. So the tuition fees will not be 19,900. They're not going to be 14,900. They'll be 12,900 for business. So it generally is probably the best time to join our business school because of the scholarships that are on offer. If you achieve global excellence, then it's £6,000 plus the £2,000 business scholarship. So it's an £8,000 scholarship if your GPA is above 3.5 from a recognised university. So some amazing opportunities there. And again, for both the business scholarship, you don't need to apply. We'll know your grade once you submit your final transcript to us. That's when we can apply that scholarship. And then very lastly, if you are applying for our Islamic finance or our Islamic banking courses at postgraduate level, we offer something called the Al Maktoum Living Support Scholarship. So this is an additional £5,000 to help you towards living costs. So it's not taken off tuition fees. So if you are applying for that course, your tuition fees will be £12,900. But we also will offer the additional £5,000 scholarship paid over 10 months at £500 per month when you join the course. And that is going to be awarded again automatically when you are made an offer for the course and you submit your final transcript. So really that's actually around a £12,000 guaranteed scholarship for our Islamic finance, Islamic banking courses, which is amazing because it's such a unique course in the UK, and it's hopefully really useful for future employment as well, being that not many people graduate from the UK with a degree like this. And the very last scholarship that I mentioned, I'm not finished, will be our partnership and collaboration with British Council. So we are offering a £10,000 scholarship called the Great Scholarship. You may have heard of these before, and that's alongside the British Council. Now that isn't compatible with our other scholarships, so it is one or the other, but you will be eligible for this Great Scholarship. You do need to apply for this one. So you need to apply to the British Council website, and the application deadline is the 31st of May. So time is running out for that one. If you are looking at applying for the £10,000 Great Scholarship, then you do need to apply sooner rather than later by the end of May for that one. And hopefully you're still with me, and that made sense.
Oh my God, yeah, I'm with you. You were saying about scholarship. Oh my God, student, they will be like, they won't look into any other university. They'll just straight come to university or come to our office tomorrow and will tell us like, apply in the University of Dundee. I want to go to University of Dundee. They have like so many courses, and they are offering amazing scholarship opportunity for anybody willing to go to University of Dundee, and the tuition fees are affordable, like super affordable. They could actually afford it like instantly, so it's not very problem for them. I guess like they will be like like you'll get so many applications from us and from other parts of our country. Yeah, it's really amazing. Like their scholarship is really amazing. So many applications. You start talk for like 5 to 6 minutes just about the scholarship. These are like amazing, and it's very fantastic for the students' perspective that the university is offering. University is thinking about them, their goodwill, there so that they could actually support their future. It's really amazing, and I especially love those subjects. That Islamic foundation, Islamic banking. In Bangladesh, the Islamic banking is really getting popular. So if any students wants to go there and have those courses, their future will be like bright. Like they will come back with all those experience, and like put those experience in their career. That will be like amazing for them. So they should grab that opportunity as well. So we already cover like entry requirement, IELTS requirement, scholarships. So if you could help us about like the visa application process, so that the student, they could actually get to know about the whole process without thinking it like a complex way, or maybe they don't think it like it's a very hard thing for them. So if you could help us with the visa application process, if you're familiar with, otherwise I'll help you.
Of course, yeah, absolutely. So when you apply for the University of Dundee, it's going to be very similar to other UK universities. So when you apply, we will make you two types of offers. So the first one will be an unconditional, which means that you have met all the conditions, you've submitted all the relevant documents in the English language test, and that means you are unconditionally able to come to the University of Dundee. The other offer may be called a conditional offer. So that may be if you're waiting for certain transcripts or a degree certificate, or you're just still finishing your course, or you're waiting to sit your English language test. So that would be a conditional offer. But you can apply for the University of Dundee before you've finished your course, or you can apply without the English language test. You can sit that later on, and you can sit that maybe a month or two once you've received your offer. So once you have received your unconditional offer, then we would normally request that you pay the deposit for the course. So for almost all of our courses, the deposit for us is £2,000. And then once you've made this deposit, then we will start to think about issuing what is called your Certificate of Acceptance of Studies. So that is called, in short, CAS. You may have heard of this before. We will start to issue our CAS normally from the end of May and June. is when we will start to issue our CAS. But we'll issue CAS right up until around the end of August, early September, for many of our September start courses. But what I would say is early applications are always better, particularly if you are submitting your visa application, because although a visa application can be submitted relatively quickly and there may be priority services available, it is quite stressful. So I would always say it's for both the student and your counsellor as well. So make sure you're getting that application, as soon as possible once you're ready to do so, because once you do that and you pay your deposit, then that's when the university on our side can start sending you the certificate of acceptance. And that is what you need to apply for your visa. So you need that CAS to apply for your visa. And then generally a visa can take, depending on what service you go for, a visa can take up to a month if you don't go for a priority visa, if things are quite busy. So that's why an early application is always advisable. Joy, I don't know if I've missed anything important there. You might be able to help me.
No, we actually usually cover every single thing, and that was really amazing. Thank you so much, Smith. And students, those of you actually thinking like the visa application process is very difficult for you, don't worry. TESOL Global is there for you. If you have your academics, your passport copy, just come to our office or send those documents in our Facebook or email address. We will get back to you instantly and apply for you. We have like expert counselor, expert visa experts. So we will actually help you with the process, and we won't charge anything. We are like from getting offer to your visa application, we have like a whole team ready for you. Just come to our office and we will take care of your thing. So don't worry, and TESOL Global won't charge anything from you. So just feel free and send those documents right in us. So we are actually very much end in our session today. Smith, my last question will be like, we have like so many students, they have these questions about PSW. So if you have anything about PSW, just enlighten us and our students so that they actually could get into those information from you.
Of course, yeah, absolutely. So it is a really great time to come to the UK. We have our post-study work visa that's been around for just under 2 years now. So we're seeing the first students really take advantage of the post-study work visa and go into some amazing opportunities as well. So the post-study work visa, once you graduate from a postgraduate or undergraduate course, is going to entitle you to stay in the UK for up to 2 years. At the end of that 2 years, you would need to either seek sponsorship from a UK company that you work for to sponsor your visa for longer, or you would need to return back to Bangladesh or wherever you may have joined us from. But there is some amazing opportunities, and this is why universities are a great place for you to pursue this and hopefully help you after you've graduated as well. So in Dundee, for example, we have an amazing career service. It is there for you when you join. So the first day that you join us here in Dundee, you can approach the career service and outline maybe what your plans are, both for during your course and afterwards. Obviously, during your course, you can actually work for up to 20 hours per week as part of your course. If you're a postgraduate student, it can be quite difficult to work 20 hours per week alongside full-time study. So we always say, manage your workload and your study load well. For the post-study work visa, when you're a student at Dundee, there will be lots of opportunities such as job fairs, so like general job fairs. There's going to be very specific job fairs. We have like a law job fair, we have a business job fair. So you're able to speak to lots of employers during your course. Like I say, we offer internship opportunities for some of our courses as well. Many of our other courses, so I know for things like data science and engineering, instead of having an internship, they'll have industry come in almost every week to give you a careers talk. So it's a great way for you to network with both local and international companies as well. And then for those that are coming to the end of your degree, the career service is able to help you. They can do things such as mock interviews for you. They'll actually take the job description and try and tailor the interview to what it might be in that job. And you're also a member of our career service for life as well. So you're a member for the 2 years where you might want to stay in the UK and seek work during your post-study work visa. But you're a member for life. So even if it's 10 years later and you're still not sure what to do, maybe you're in Bangladesh, maybe you're in the UK, and you're still looking for some advice, our career service is always going to be there for you as well. And that really helps in the career prospects of our students, both through the fairs that we offer, the internships, and the career support. We actually have a great portal through our career service where they will basically gather all the different job opportunities, both in Dundee, in Scotland, in the UK, into one place. So it saves you a lot of work having to look in all these different websites. they'll gather all the opportunities for you in one place to help you kind of find a one-stop shop for job opportunities. But our graduates have done some amazing things around the world, working for places like the UN, lots of amazing NGOs. Many people go into politics, regardless of what the course they've done is. I'm a graduate of the University of Dundee myself, and do this amazing job. So loads of great opportunities, and the support is there for you once you're here to take advantage of that post-study work visa that's available.
Yes, of course. Thank you so much, Smith. And that was really amazing, well described. Students, like as Smith was saying, the University of Dundee is doing very good job for you. It's very kind for them. They're actually offering all those services completely free. You are having like industry coming up for you. You have like career fair for you. So there is no other way for you like to like not getting any job in UK. So actually grab those opportunity. And like for my student, those of you wants to go UK and have their degree, I will suggest you guys stay focused on your education. Don't just focus on the work right now. This, as Smith was saying, like you guys are entitled like to work for 20 hours a week. So don't focus on that. Just focus on your study first. And once you get into your education, you actually get those degree. The University of Dundee will help you like to get into those jobs. Those jobs are coming to you. So actually focus on that, and hopefully you will have your life in there. You don't have to come back to country in your home country. You will have to. You can actually come to your country and like to look after your family, or like to your parent maybe. So like Smith is doing really very good job. They were saying like that they have this top tier company coming to their university and have those industry experience to students, which is really great for them. So, like very they're doing very good job. Smith, we are like very much end of our session. So it was really nice meeting you. If you think like you want to add anything in our session, like to help our student more, like to get into your university, you can actually say that right now.
Perfect. No, I think we work very closely with TCL Global. So if you do have any questions following this, then there's offices around Bangladesh. So what I would say is, if you are interested in studying in the University of Dundee, you can of course get in contact with us. But locally, TCL Global provide that service for you. And like they say, when it does come to receiving the offer and the visa application things, it really can be very useful, and it takes a little bit of stress off yourself when you are making that application. So thank you, TCL Global, for this opportunity, and really hope that if anyone is interested in coming to the University of Dundee, then you're able to get in touch, and we'll hopefully see you in September or January if you come to Dundee.
Yes, of course. Thank you so very much, Smith. That was really amazing meeting you. It was really very short time, but I want you to come to TCL Global one day if you have time. We'll have like very good conversation, and I will say like we'll hope like you will get like so many students for your university. Since the university is offering so much for the student, I think like you will receive so many applications. So please stay tuned. We will actually. You may receive like so many applications in this session, hopefully. That was really nice meeting you. Yeah.
Andrew, thank you so much. Thank you. Goodbye.
You're most welcome. Yeah, goodbye.